January 10th, 2020, and you're watching Rio TV. Stay tuned to find out what staff did over break, how the Rio women's basketball team is doing this season, and whether or not AP classes are worth it.
I spent my break finally learning how to ride a unicycle. Eventually, I hope to unicycle to school as part of my commute.
Okay, so when I was traveling this break, I got caught in the fiasco at Sacramento Airport. There was no Wi-Fi, waited 3 hours to check our bags. We just barely made our flight. And then when I got to Denver Airport, we missed our connecting flight. So I had to stay in the airport for 16 hours, sleep on the floor. It was awful.
So over Christmas break, I got to go down and visit some friends that live in Brazil. I hadn't been there in a bunch of years.
So over break, we just went to the North Coast and we went to the Redwoods and collected rocks, which are agates up there. Took all 4 of our dogs and they loved playing on the beach, and even Angus, and he was running around like a little pup. And I think he really needed the vacation too.
I missed my students. I had a nightmare. My nightmare was I come to work and I have only 4 students to teach. And I'm upset, I'm crying. Where are my students? What did you do to me? I'm waking up, it's 6:30. I check my roster, all my students in. Whew, I'm good to go.
So my friend and I took a day trip down to Land's End, and we first off saw the Sutro baths. We saw maybe about a foot of wreckage above the waves. Now granted, we got there at high tide, so maybe at low tide we can see a little bit more, but that is my end goal for getting outside a little bit more and seeing a little bit more of California history.
The Rio Americano girls varsity basketball team is doing really well right now. But don't take my word for it. Hear it from the source.
Hi, I'm Kiana and I'm the captain and starting point guard of the JV basketball team.
Hi, I'm Metzley. I'm the starting shooting guard for the JV basketball team. Our team is doing pretty well. We've had a rough season, considering we've had only 6 players. But now freshman team is bumped up, so now we're doing really good. And our varsity team is 8-3 right now, winning 8 games, so we're doing pretty good.
The morale of the team is really good. The team in general is very supportive of each other, and they're always there, and we have a good bond with each other.
So come and support the girls varsity basketball team. Come and show that Raider spirit.
In public schools nationwide, it is common for students to take what is known as an advanced placement class. They're so common, in fact, that nearly 3.98 million AP exams were taken in 2017 alone. These classes are designed to give students a glimpse into college-level classes, and possibly even earn college credit if they pass the exam. But the real question is, are AP classes worth it?
In my opinion, yeah, they're worth it.
I think it depends on what you want to do with your future.
Yes, if you're going to college, no, if you're not.
Hi, I'm Mr. Marangelli, and I teach AP US History.
My name is Gary Blenner, and I teach AP US History.
So our AP class is worth it. Yeah. I think that they are for many kids.
Do you think AP classes are worth it?
Yes, and I feel that way because it gives students the opportunity to earn college credit.
Because I know stories of students, of people that that took a lot of AP classes, and basically they go to college and they're basically like a second-year freshman or a first-year sophomore walking right into college. And you've got to remember what that does is that saves you a ton of money.
Spend that much less time having to pay college tuition. It saves a lot of money. It's really a cheap bargain when you think about it.
So we now know that AP classes are significant in saving money for future college students. But is there any benefits for students who won't attend college?
Absolutely, critical reasoning skills, thinking skills.
You have to have pretty good study skills. You have to be fairly well organized. You have to have good time management.
And the more that we can encourage students to think and apply those skills, it will help in other classes. It will help in math. It will help in English. So it's not just for the student going to college. Improve critical thinking skills, which I think ultimately is the main reason why we're here, is to teach students how to think.
Well, what do you think? Are AP classes worth it?
If you have a class where you're doing like a ridiculous amount of work and it affects other portions and aspects of your life, then I don't think it's worth it.
I'm going to the military, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think they can be worth it depending on the college you want to go for and depending on the curriculum you want to give yourself.
Send comments, questions, and video ideas to RaidersTVNews@gmail.com or at RaidersTVNews on Instagram. This has been Rio TV, over and out.